All right, let's check these YOLO options. The market's been down all week. My SPY call's gotta be up today. Welcome to Think Money with Benny. Here on the channel, we talk about investing in the stock market to produce passive income. If you're new here, I talk about how I grow my portfolio, what strategies I use, which stocks I invest in. That's what my content is all about. If this interests you, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And don't forget to hit the like button to help support the channel. In today's video, we're not talking about the stock market crashing, elections, or any of that clickbait nonsense. I can see how those videos might be entertaining, but you don't really learn anything. So let's put all the noise to the side and see how I made over $1,000 this month selling options using the wheel strategy. My goal for this video is to show you what I'm doing, so maybe you learned something. Quick shout out to my guy John over at CPT. His content really motivated me to get off the bench and in the game. I'll link his channel down below. Today we're talking about selling cash covered puts, selling covered calls, buying to close, strike prices, expiration dates, premium, all that fun stuff. If you're not familiar with this, I'll post my beginner videos on selling options down in the description. So why does the wheel strategy work for me? Well, because I'm a conservative investor and I like having control over my trades. For those of you asking, hey Benny, what about dividend investing? Are you all about options now? No, I'm still a dividend investor and I'll continue to build up my dividend income. But let me show you the income difference between dividends and selling options. In the past 30 days, I received $450 in dividends from O, Geo, just started my triple Qs, JPM, and AT&T. And also in the past 30 days, my profit from the wheel strategy is $1,152. So I've been getting rid of dead weight in my portfolio, reorganizing as I combine both strategies together. My next video is going to be a portfolio update, so stay tuned for that soon. Now, I was introduced to buying options last year. Then I realized it wasn't for me. Buying options felt like gambling, and I didn't like the stress. However, I recently picked up on selling options as a safer way to generate income, thanks to Dave at Hidden Freedom Investing. He's the one who pushed me to learn. Link to his channel is down below as well. After learning how to work the wheel strategy, I knew selling options was the right play for me because it fits perfect with my style of investing. This is my profit so far since I started selling. July and August, I researched, practiced. September, I began getting the hang of it. And now in October, I'm confident with what I'm doing. These are my 21 trades realized from October 1st to the 31st, netting me a total of $1,152. I have to say I'm happy with my results. I was never under any stress or felt like I would be taking an L. I enjoyed making these trades because it was just so easy. 21 trades and saw profit in all 21. So what do I look for when starting the wheel? First, I make sure it's a stock I want to own, meaning it's a great company. I prefer that the share price is not around all-time highs, and if it pays a good dividend, even better. That way, if you get assigned before the ex-dividend date, you can capture the dividend, which is a strategy within a strategy. I also like to sell my cash covered puts on red days because it allows me to capture a lot more premium. When it comes to covered calls, I like to sell them on green days for that same reason. It's also about knowing key dates like ex-dividend dates, earnings, announcements, and paying attention to what's going on in the market. Let's talk about a few trades that stand out. Wynn, Marriott, Chase, and Simon Property. These four have several things in common. Their stock prices have been hit and they've been trading in a predictable range. The premiums are good and I wouldn't mind owning them. On the Wynn chart, using the Keltner channel indicator, you can see the stock hasn't fallen below 70 recently. So what do? I sell a put on Wynn at the 70 strike, choosing 4 weeks till expiration. I received $335 for that. I decided to close early, bought it back for 65 because by that time, I've already extracted most of my max profit. I net 270. Then I go out and do it again. I sold 3 cash covered puts on Wynn at separate times, hoping to get assigned. At one point, I said screw it, I want the 100 shares. So I bought them at 74.80. Then right after, I sold a covered call at the 77 strike, which I knew wasn't going to hit. If it did, great. That's more profit in the books. Selling that covered call provided protection, which I would need because the stock went back down to 70. that netted me 197 bucks just in 2 days. Now I can just keep doing this over and over and over again, reducing my cost basis. And the thing is, I really want these 100 shares. I'm down to build up my win position because I believe it's a great turnaround play when the Rona situation gets resolved. Let's look at SPG, Simon Property Group. This is another turnaround play I like. Share price likes to trade between 60 and 70, so selling a put at 60 is attractive to me. I sold this one and received 220 for it. This means that if I were to get assigned the shares, they would sit in my portfolio with a cost basis of $57.80. SPG pays a dividend, so that would also bring in additional income. Another favorite of mine is JPM. Selling a put around 95 is my sweet spot. This is another one where I kept selling puts but didn't get assigned. So I just bought the 100 shares right before the ex-dividend date to capture it. Then I began selling covered calls to have my shares work for me, producing additional cash income. Last, let's look at Marriott. This stock doesn't seem to get any attention, but they're probably the biggest hotel chain in the world. Obviously, we know the Rona has slammed the travel sector, but I'm optimistic. If you were to get this stock under 90, I think it's a good buy. So selling puts at 90 with 4 weeks out, that premium will get you a nice cost basis. Or you can aim to just collect the premium. It's entirely up to you. A few things to note. I'm never in more trades than I can handle. Once I'm finished with 1 or 2 trades, I look for the next opportunity patiently. If I don't see anything worth getting into, then I just sit on my hands and wait. With the wheel strategy, there's a bunch of different ways to generate income. So many avenues to take and choices to make. If you're using the wheel strategy, let me know which stocks you like using. If you have a question you'd like me to answer, comment down below and I'll answer it in my next video. Content creators, that's your chance at free promo, so don't slack. I hope you got value from watching this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.